What's going on, guys? We are back with part 2 of working on the S10 here. I'm in the garage right now. If you guys can see, I finally got all of my stuff from Household Goods. They finally came in. I got all of my tools, parts, extra parts, all that good stuff. So what I'm working on here today, alright, so this is what I've been working on. You can see the front suspension is completely torn apart. I have the upper control arms, lower control arms, the brakes, spindles, all of that good stuff. The sway bar and I forgot the name of those. But yeah, they're the tie rods. Yeah, tie rods. All of that is completely off. Both sides right here. You can see this side's over here. Springs, all of that. LJs. Got those right there. And what I've been doing is just, you can see this thing is like completely rusty right here. So I've been working on, cleaning that up. I have sprayed the frame and the firewall right there. Just sprayed it black. But once I clean up the rust off of that one, I'm gonna spray that one black. I do have the motor mount saw right here, which were a pain to get to. A lot of people, they cut slits in the frame right there so they can get to the nuts that go on the bottom, but I didn't want to do that. What I did was, let's see, I took the control arm off and through that little access hole right there, that's where the control arm actually bolts up. You can stick your hand through there and get to the bottom side of the nuts that goes on those motor mounts. So those things are in, mounted, solid. I do have the other ones over here. They're not really mounted all the way. I have sprayed, took all the accessories off of the 4.8, sprayed it off, the transmission, sprayed it, cleaned it up, have it looking nice. I took the intake off right here. I am going to be going with a different setup for the pulleys. So I got tons of stuff to order with that one, but I'm not worried about that one right now. The main focus is the whole front suspension part. So once I do drop that in, this can support it. I got bushings and ball joints and all that stuff. These bushings are a little like corroded. You can see right there. This ball joint isn't too bad, but the other one over there is completely busted. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that. That's completely busted right there. So all of that stuff will be getting replaced. Yeah, I got all the front suspension coming in for it. I do still have to order springs, which you can see right there. Those things are cruddy. Put on new spring shocks. I cut the shocks out last night. They were horrible, so they didn't really do anything. The whole front spindle, I will be ordering drop spindles for this truck with new rotors, brakes, and caliper. So I just took that whole assembly off. I'm not going to be worried about that one. And I'm just going to get pretty much the suspension part ready to actually support that big V8 going in here. So yeah, once that stuff comes in, I will show you how to install it. All right, what's going on? So I'm shooting this video like weeks later from the last clip that you just seen. What I did do here, I was talking about the suspension parts. All of that's done. I completed the whole bushing kit and pretty much all the ball joints and the drop spindles for the truck front end. And if you can see it right here. So right here, pretty much got all the bushings, everything's painted up. Ball joints, drop spindles, even put new shocks in there. If you can see that one right there. Springs, those are the regular springs that were on there, but I just painted them up. But the front end is coming along very well. Also, what I did do, if you can see that rear end right there, I also ended up putting this on the engine stand, took the transmission off. I got a new rear end for here. So this is the Ford 8.8 rear end, and that bolt pattern right there matches up with the wheels that I did have on the SC. it is a Mustang Ford bolt pattern with the Nitto wheels on here, so I think that's gonna be real nice sitting in the back of there. Really hasn't done too much besides just this and the rear end that's sitting in the back over there. The truck is pretty much still the same. You can see my garage is like trash right now. Got parts and stuff everywhere. But that's the current state of the S10. I am waiting for my leaf spring to come in on the other side over there. You can see that one's off. I'm gonna be ordering new shocks for those because those things are they're blown. So I'm gonna get new shocks. And this is the old leaf spring right here. See, that's how it was rolling around before it got into my hands. It's supposed to look like that, like the whole like full moon going around there, but you can see it's broken. So I had to order a new one because safety, and I'm not trying to die while I'm driving this truck. Took the fuel cell out, or fuel tank. I will be getting a fuel cell. This one had a hole in it. Right there, it was a pin-size hole, but I took a hammer because these tanks don't come with drains. So I made one right there. Took a hammer and just beat it. Gas came out. So I'll be ordering a fuel cell. I got my leaf spring and shackle coming. So I could finally put it on the back of there, put those wheels on, and I can finally drop the truck down so I can see how the rear end looks. Because it's been jacked up for a few weeks now. A week, I would say. But yeah, once that come in, I put it on and keep on going with the progress of this truck. But this is just a little update for now on this S10. I did put the front end back on somewhat. It will be coming off whenever I put that thing back in there. But for now, it'll stay like this. All right, so pretty much the build, the whole concept behind this S10 is pretty much have a budget build, if you would say. I'm not gonna spend too much money into building this truck, but I wanna see how fast I really can get the truck on a budget. So as of right now, things could change in the future or whatever, but the plan is to spend about $5,000 on actually building this truck, getting it running. As of now, I'm gonna pretty much put the not 5.3, I keep wanting to say it, but the 4.8, just with a cam in it, a mild cam, and beef up the fuel system and actually put it on HP tuners. But that's pretty much the whole concept of seeing what I can do with this truck on a budget. As you know, with the SC, I dumped so much money into it, so much money, and yeah, at that point, it's still not up to par at this point. It does need a tune on it. It has been sitting outside in the driveway, so I haven't even put a mile on the car since I moved to Virginia. But for right now, what I'm gonna pretty much do is put all my focus on this S10 right here and actually see how it comes out, how it plays out with getting it actually a budget build. There's not a lot of S10 documents. There has been some that I have been seeing, but not too many on documents on building these things. So that's pretty much the whole concept behind what I'm trying to do and setting up this budget build setup to actually see what I can do with it. So if you could please put the word out, like, share, subscribe, do everything that you can. Tell a friend, tell your mom, tell your grandma, whatever. Tell everyone that you know. I'm just trying to build this channel and help it grow, and the only way I can do that is with you guys there. So I hope you like the content that I'm putting out, and I hope that you enjoy it. So if you want to see more, just please, like I said, like, share, and subscribe, and there will be more content rolling in the future. So that said, peace. I'll see you in the next one.